Time to twist it up. Hey y'all, it's your girl LaQuinta, and welcome to this episode of Twisted Up. I'm so excited because this is like one of my favorite seasons of the year. I absolutely love fall. It just makes you think of apple cider, makes you think of sweet potato pie, apple pie, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Oh my God, I just love it so much. So what I wanted to do for the month of October, being that we are in fall, I wanted to do one of my recipes that reminds me of my mom's sweet potato pie. What we'll be doing today, I'm going to show you how to do my sweet potato overnight oats. It is so good. And I learned this from my mom, so I'm very excited to share it with you. And I just kind of took it and decided to do the overnight oats with it just to come up with more flavors, and I really did like this one. She showed me a few things that she does to her candied yams and her sweet potato pie that I'm bringing into this recipe. So I hope you guys will try it, and I really hope you enjoy this recipe. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn my camera around and show you what ingredients I'm going to use for my sweet potato overnight oats. So you're going to need about a 10 or a 12 ounce mason jar to be able to do the overnight oats. So make sure you have one of those. And then we're going to move on to the ingredients. That really was not an ingredient. The star of the show, of course, is the sweet potato. This potato, what I actually use like a very small potato. And this is a lot of potato. I'm not going to put it all in the mason jar. What I'm going to do, I will probably get about 2 or 3 out of this potato right here. So you need a sweet potato. The longer that it sits, like I baked this probably like over a week and a half ago. The longer it sits, the better it is. But of course, you can use if you bake one today, of course, at the time that you're doing your recipe, that's fine as well. But it's something about a sweet potato that sits, it's like all the sweetness is just packed in this potato. So we're going to use about 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 of a cup of sweet potato. And then I'm going to use a half a cup, and it's going to be of the Quaker Oats gluten-free quick oats. Now you got to make sure that you have quick oats, because if you have like the regular steel cut oats, it's going to take longer and it's not going to do as well as the minute, the quick oats, the minute oats. And then what I did find out when I went to Walmart, that now they have the overnight oats. Quaker has an overnight oat that they made specifically for people who want to make the overnight oats. So I thought that was cool. But I'm doing gluten-free because my body tells me I need gluten-free, so it doesn't like the regular oats. So I'm using gluten-free. So feel free to use whichever kind that you would like to use, but make sure that it is the quick oats, okay? And then I am going to use a cup of unsweetened silk almond milk. However, you can use any kind of almond milk you want. I have not tried coconut. I have not tried cashew. So I can't tell you how it would turn out in the recipe because I have not used it. But you can I have used the original almond milk just with no added vanilla or anything, and it turned out good. So you can use almond milk. I'm going to say almond milk because, like I said, I hadn't tried any of the other ones. Then this is where my mom comes in. My mom makes her candied yams and her sweet potato pie. She uses the extracts, and I never thought about using extracts until I tasted it and I was like, okay, yes, I got to add that in my recipe. So we're going to use about an eighth of a teaspoon of each of these in the oats. Then I'm going to use craisins. I'm using the 50% less sugar because there's a lot of sugar that's in this, just natural sugar. So if I can cut down on the sugar anywhere, I always try to do that. So we're going to use about 2 tablespoons of the craisins. And then we're going to use chia seeds. Now, you don't have to, any of these ingredients that I'm showing you, you do not have to use. It's totally up to you and your taste and what you want. So I'm going to use chia seeds just for the added nutrition, just for the added protein. I just like chia seeds, so I'm gonna put that in there as well. So so for this, I'm using a tablespoon of chia seeds. So let's put this thing together. All right, so here we go. I am excited about this. The thing about it is you do not have to do any turning on the stove, anything like that. It's just quick and easy. Put your ingredients in the mason jar, let it sit overnight and grab it for your breakfast. I'm going to use it in the morning for my pre-workout meal. And then you can use it for breakfast, you can use it for a lunch, you can use it for a sweet snack if you desire to do so, or even dinner. You can use it anywhere. That's what I love about it. So let's put it together. So I'm going to put my oats. So this is a half a cup of the oats. I got smart and I used the cup because every time I do the oats, they spill out everywhere. So I was like, not today. So I used my little cup. And then I'm going to add my sweet potato. And this is a half a cup of sweet potato. There we go. Okay. And I'll put all my dry ingredients in first, and then I'll add my milk. I dropped that. It's okay. And this is a lot of ingredients, so I may have to do more milk, but we'll see. This is 2 tablespoons of the craisins. And then put my chia seeds in. And then my extracts. And it's 1/8 of each one. It's my vanilla. And I love, oh, it smells so good, y'all. Then that's the coconut. And then the lemon. Now, I never usually have to add, let me put more of the lemon. I love the lemon. I never have to add sweetener, but if you desire to use a sweetener like stevia, honey, I wouldn't use regular sugar just because I'm not a regular sugar person, so I don't even know how it would taste, so I don't want to tell you to use it. But I have used agave nectar, I have used honey, and I've used like stevia, so you can use those. And the milk. And this is a half a cup of milk. It looks like it's going to be enough. And what I normally do, sometimes in the morning, I may have to go and add some more milk. And if you have to do that, it's still, your oats will still be prepared. You're just adding more milk. And so we're just going to give it a little stir. And it looks like it may be enough milk. And when it soaks it up, like I said, you may have to add more. Oh God, that lemon smells heavenly. Okay, put it there. And then all you do, pop. That's it. Easy peasy, quick and easy. So, yeah, you just shake it up. Just make sure that everything gets, you know, covered by the milk, and you just sit it in the refrigerator, and that's it. So thank you for joining me on this episode of Twisted Up. I hope you would join me again for the next episode, which will be October the 28th. So I'm doing 2 episodes this month. So make sure, if you haven't done already, make sure you click the notification bell so you will be notified when that episode of Twisted Up is uploaded. So you guys have a great Sunday evening, and I will see you next time. Thank you.